Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. We have some crewmates here to talk to before we continue on to our next mission. 3, in fact, but we'll start with Morton.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember my work? Studying the genophage?
Refresh my memory.
Studied genophage as part of Special Tasks Group. Checked Krogan population, ensured genophage was working. Didn't tell you full story. Discovered that Krogan population was growing too quickly. Overcoming genophage. Had to take steps. Personally led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chanka, other colonies. Restabilized Krogan population.
The first genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. How the hell could you do it again?
Exactly the reaction feared. In small numbers, Krogan sympathetic. Tragic. Galactic regret for deployment of genophage. But in large numbers, expansion, aggression, war. Krogan too dangerous. Had to stop them. First genophage was necessary. Cultural fragmentation made modified genophage even more necessary.
We're not done, Morton. You can't just drop a bomb like this and walk away.
Can discuss ethics later. More immediate concerns. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tachanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Okay, so looks like we're going to be going to the Krogan Homeworld in order to help out Morton there. But before we do that, we have a couple more crew members to check on here. First, I think we need to go see Grunt, who's going to be on the bottom floor. Along with Grunt, there's a second team member on the same floor that we have to speak to. Actually, I'm going the wrong direction. I think it's the port cargo. Yes, indeed it is. Grunt should be waiting on this side of the ship for us. Grunt, I hear something's going wrong. Tell me about it, buddy.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okeer didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chanka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan Homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Okay, well, looks like we have another reason to go to Chanka. So there's 2 missions right there that I think we're going to have to take up next. But there's one more person that we have to speak to here. Somebody who resides on the bottom floor of the Normandy. All by herself. Jack, tell me what's up.
Tight little group you got here. And a pretty nice ship. You'd be rich if you took to piracy. But you wouldn't. I can't figure you, Shepard. Doesn't matter. I've got to talk to you about something.
I'd like to ask you a few things.
Later. I have to talk to you now. I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments. Drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors. The other kids. Every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers, and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Right, but I don't know if I should set that course just yet. I mean, there's a couple missions on Tuchanka that we could take of right next to each other, so I think that maybe we'll take care of those first. Let's go ahead and head back up the elevator and back to our command center where we can set our course for Tuchanka. Right, I think Morton needs to be the first one that happens here. Only because I want to take him along on Grunt's mission, and having him loyal just makes sense to have him loyal first, I guess. Do I need fuel? No, I don't need anything. I am full on everything. To the mass relay! Where are we going? Tuchanka is... well, there it is, down here. Krogan DMZ. And luckily, it's right here by the mass relay. In we go. And this is the first time in the series that we've gotten to see the Krogan Homeworld, so it's going to be quite interesting. What does their homeworld look like? A planet full of these bloodthirsty lizardmen. Don't know. What are they? I think I read once that they were modeled after... obviously, Morton's going to be coming. And I guess... who else would be best to bring along to a Krogan homeworld? I guess Grunt makes sense, doesn't he? Why not? Okay. But I heard that they were modeled after bearded dragons, but I don't know if that's true or not. Morton, you're going to become a fantastic Solarian scientist, of course. Yeah, I think I want your shields to be up, not so much your weapon damage. I'm just concerned with everybody living, for the most part. That's my main concern. Okay, Krogan Berserker. Again, I'm going to look at health regeneration in this case. Yep. And then I can also upgrade his concussive shot. Go for it. Shepard can upgrade as well, but I'm going to hold on to it for combat mastery, I think. Okay. Into Tuchanka we go. Tuchanka, if I could speak correctly. Right, well this place looks, I guess, kind of like I would have expected.
What did I tell you, hon? Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
Yes, I am. Can I help you? Oh, wait, there's a blood pack recruiter right here.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
Okay, then.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
You know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Well, we're going to have to speak to the clan leader next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please join me in the next episode when we see who this clan leader is and what he wants. You guys have a good one.